Our learning intention is to add fractions with unlike denominators. Okay, problem number 1. After a party, Anna had 3/4 of her chocolate cake and 2/5 of her strawberry cake. How much cake did she have left altogether? So we go 3/4 plus 2/5 equals, we don't know. Okay. So our learning intention to add fractions with unlike denominators. So look at the first step. First step is always check that fractions have same denominator. Okay. We cannot add fractions if when they do not have the same denominator. Okay, first step, always check that fractions have the same denominator. We cannot add fractions when they do not have the same denominator. Okay, only add fractions when they have the same denominator. Okay, so let's go back to our problem. 3/4 plus 2/5. We cannot add those straight away. Okay, we need to change 3/4 plus 2/5 into fractions that have the same denominator. Okay, so we need to find the common denominator. So second step, to find the common denominator, we need to multiply the two bottom numbers. Okay, what's our problem again? Sorry, 3/4 plus 2/5 equals, we don't know. So second step, to find the common denominator, we need to multiply the two bottom numbers. So that is that number and that number. And we need to multiply them. So we now know that 4 can go into 20 5 times. 5 can go into 20 4 times. Okay. If it was 8, we wouldn't be able to do 8 because 4 can go into 8 2 times, but 5 can't go into 8. Okay. If it was 10, we couldn't do 10 because 4 can't go into 10, but 5 can go into 10. What about 12? Can 4 go into 12? Yes, 3 times. Can 5 go into 12? No. So 12 doesn't work. So we need to find a number that both bottom numbers can go into. Okay, and that's simple, just times it. We know 4 times 20 equals 5. 5 can go into 20 4 times. Okay. Third step, change both fractions so they have the same denominator. So which is, what do we say? What's our common denominator? 20. Put that down. So instead of 4, write down 20. There's a plus sign, plus sign, plus sign. Instead of 5, we put 20. Okay. Now this is the tricky part. Okay. How many times can 4 go into 20? 4 can go into 20 5 times. There we go. Then we have 5 times, and we keep the original 3. 3. So we got 4 can go into 20 5 times, and then we times it by that 3, the original 3. Okay. Let's go to the next fraction. 5 can go into 20 4 times, because I know 5 times 4 equals 20. So 5 can go into 20 4 times 2. Okay, so that 3 is from the original 3. That 2 is from the original 2. Okay, equals 5 times 3 is 15 over 20 plus 4 times 2 is 8 over 20 equals, now they have the same denominator, we can plus it. Now we can add. And now it becomes, so 15 plus 8 is 23. We don't add the denominators. The denominators stay the same. So 20, 20, and it still remains as 20. Okay, so the answer is 23 over 20, or 23 20th. Or how many times we'll do a mixed fraction. How many times can 20 go into 23? 1 times, because I know 20 times 1 is 20. And how many more left over? 20, 21, 22, 23. So 3 left over. So 1 and 3 20th. Sorry. Oh, what happened here? So therefore, 3/4 plus 2/5 equals 23 over 20, or 1 and 3 20th. Okay. 23 20th, or 1 and 3 20th.